The price of gold erased an earlier rally on Friday, ending May with its first month-on-month drop of 2025 amid mixed inflation data worldwide, plus US President Trump reigniting his trade war with Beijing as US-China military tensions worsen. Following his Liberation Day tariff starting in early April, now back in place as the White House appeals this week's court ruling banned them, many Chinese factories closed, and there was, to put it mildly, civil unrest, Trump claimed on his TruthSocial platform. "I didn't like it, for them, not for us. I made a fast deal. But the bad news is that China, perhaps not surprisingly to some, has totally violated its agreement with us," the president went on, without giving any details. Trump's White House is also boosting weapons sales to Taiwan, seen by Beijing's communist government as a breakaway province, with US officials telling Reuters that shipments could easily exceed the quantities sent during his 2017 to 2021 term in office, ending what analysts had seen as a move towards strategic ambiguity in Washington's military commitment to defending the island. Dropping 2.1% from last Friday's record high weekend in London, the dollar price of gold fixed around $3,272 per troy ounce at the city's 3 p.m. benchmarking auction. Silver's midday auction had earlier found the more industrially useful precious metal at $33.04 per troy ounce, some 4.0% below end March's 12.5-year high. New inflation data today said that the cost of living in Tokyo, the world's largest city, rose to 3.6% per annum this month on the core measure, the highest in 2 years. Consumer price inflation in world number 3 economy Germany slowed a little less than analysts forecast, reading 2.1% per year on Destatis's first estimate of the HICP measure. US inflation also came in a little softer than expected for April, with the core PCE measure, the preferred gauge for US central bank the Federal Reserve, slowing to 2.5%, the weakest in more than 4 years, but still 0.5 percentage points above the Fed's medium-term target. With trade talks between Washington and Beijing a bit stalled, according to Trump's Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, overnight, Chinese tech stocks fell Friday, cutting May's gain for the broader CSI 300 index down to 1.9%. That's only the 10th monthly gain of the past 2 years. A dip in New York equities then cut the S&P 500's gain for May to 6%, its first monthly price rise since Trump returned to the White House in January. Gold, meanwhile, dropped 0.9% across May, its first monthly loss since December. Gold hasn't fallen for more than 2 months in a row since October 2022. That 30-month stretch is the longest since gold's record 143-month period starting summer 2000 and ending almost 12 years later. In contrast to gold, the price of silver bullion in London rose across the month of May, reversing more than half of April's steep drop to show a 2.5% gain as the initial economic and financial markets panic at Trump's trade tariffs receded. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.